All right, welcome. I'm Greg. Who am I? So easy on YouTube. So join me on this exciting and wondrous journey into rock poster design. All right, welcome. I'm Greg Reinel, illustrator, artist to the rock stars, and agent provocateur. And today I'm going to be talking about my latest silkscreen rock poster for the legendary Redd Kross. And without getting too clinical, I'm going to give you a little insight into my illustration process and the ideas and concepts that I plow through to arrive at the final poster design. Now, Redd Kross are definitely one of my all-time favorite bands, and I was excited to get to do this poster design for their upcoming gig at the 5th annual Burger Records Burger Boogaloo. Boogaloo. Oh, bollocks. It's Saturday, July 1st, Mosswood Park, Oakland, California. There's going to be a bunch of great bands there. But myself and Secret Serpents, who are making this print available to you and publishing it for me, we wanted to do something special for the band. So we ended up doing a split edition with 2 separate color variations. Actually, I think it's 3 if you count the foil prints, but more on those later. So the first half of this split edition, which is 150 prints, 75 of each color, is, well, red. Actually more of a migraine-inducing pinkish red, orange, yellow rainbow concoction, loud and fluorescent like the band. And the other 75 prints are more of this garish, 70s-inspired purple, orange, green, horrible combo, which now actually looks a little more retro-wave to my eyes. And for those of you who might not be familiar with the silkscreen gig poster, it's basically the process of violently forcing ink through a screen with an image burned onto it, to a poster or a t-shirt, all kinds of stuff. And the result is a print with very bright, vibrant colors. And also the printing is as much of an art form as the poster art itself. You can actually feel the texture of the ink laid on the paper. It's tangible. It's real. I also got to say here that this is a killer print job by Monolith Press. Thanks, guys. This poster actually looks like a real beat-up relic that's survived decades of abuse and neglect. This is an 18 by 24 inch full bleed silkscreen. Full bleed means there's no border. The entire area of the paper is printed right to the edge. 4 colors, so each print ran through the press 4 times. Multiply that by 170 prints and you get an idea of the work involved here. And finally, we did this very small run of 20 prints, 10 of each color combination, on this reflective mirror foil paper. Now, how well this foil paper works is really dependent on the design and how the color separations are set up. But in this case, it definitely adds an even more, what's the description I'm fumbling for here? A tacky je ne sais quoi to this already lurid design. There's only 20 of these, so they will set your punk rock pocket back a little bit more. And by the time you're watching this video, the print should be available for pre-order at secretserpents.com. The split edition prints are $40 each, and I think Secret Serpents are offering a $10 discount if you want both colors, so it would be $70 plus shipping for both. The foil prints are $100, but again, there's only 20 of them. And what you're looking at now are some sample images from my searchable, well, my secret searchable database of hundreds upon thousands of images. Like most artists or graphic designers, I'm constantly going through images of vintage movie posters, old magazines and advertisements, automotive literature, pinup art, and I especially love the art of old pulp fiction and crime novels. Exploitation, blaxploitation, sexploitation. Give me any kind of exploitation and I will exploitate it. I use this stuff for reference when I'm drawing or really just to spark ideas. So basically, I'm always absorbing all of this pop culture trash, much of it usually from an era long ago, before our current climate of stifling political correctness. So my initial idea was for an image that could have existed sometime between, 1978 and 1981, which is around the time that the band actually got started. And then take that and trash it up even more and give it a bit of a glam rock vibe. When I got the call to do this Redd Kross gig, I was literally at that moment looking through a bunch of awful, and I say that with reverence, awful images of 70s roller disco. And somehow I also remembered that Linda Blair starred in the movie Roller Boogie, so there's a tenuous Redd Kross connection. And what you see here now are just a few of the images that kick-started the idea for the design. Sometimes I get an immediate idea or concept and I just go with my gut, like on this one. Other times I can think and dwell on an idea for days before I feel that it's just right. And here's the original art and some video I shot while making it. This is done with carbon and graphite pencil on smooth or hot press Bristol. It's 17 by 22 inches, I believe. A bit on the small side for me. I usually work a lot larger. And it's getting ready to go. It's been sold to a collector who has impeccable taste, I might add. I could go into more detail on the tools and techniques I use, but I think I'll spare you that particular brand of torture right now and save it for another one of my upcoming wonderful videos. But after I finished and scanned the illustration, I did put together a bit of animation showing how the coloring and layout all came together for the final design.
Only friend is a flying V. She says she loves that axe, baby, more than me. The times are changing, I know it's true. Oh, whatever happened to me and you? Switchblade sister, all right now. Switchblade sister, you said you loved me. You said you loved me. You said you loved me.
I never really know how successful one of my poster designs will be until usually well after the show. And I suppose that's really up to the bands, and their fans to decide. But Redd Kross and their music have been, and will continue to be, an important part of my life during some good times and some crazy times as well. So I really hope the guys dig it. Alright, time for me to get real gone. If you've enjoyed this, let me know. I might make some more of these. If you didn't like it, let me know. I'll definitely make some more of these. You can reach me at ReinelArt.com. Stalk me on Facebook or Instagram. Don't bother with Twitter. I gotta draw a line in the sand somewhere. Until next time, kick out the rock posters, motherfuckers.